Redhead.
I'm just ignoring you now. You guys want to know what you were saying before I press record?
Yeah.
Subscribe to us on Patreon.
If we ever set up Patreon.
Which we definitely have.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ZT podcast. That was me to cue the video. There you go. Hello, welcome back to the ZT podcast. I am Zach Tomlin and you are Henry Watson. Yes, and we are back with another podcast. And I nearly forgot what the topic was today. We're going to be doing superhero films.
Yes.
Because we pretty much touched upon this topic every single time so far. So we thought we'd rip the Band-Aid off and just talk about it in a full podcast because we spoke about superhero films.
We've gone on like 20-minute tangents on previous episodes.
We have. So we thought we'd touch upon it properly this time. And so here we are with our superhero films. Shall we start with the monstrosity which is the MCU? The giant beast. The giant beast. Start with that because that's a real topic starter.
Yeah.
So do we want to start from the beginning of Iron Man, or do you want to go with like Infinity War or some of these bigger ones?
I suppose.
Maybe. I don't mind. I don't know.
It depends. If you want to talk the history of it, you have to start with Iron Man. If you want to talk about
we'll go from the start. I've watched nearly all of them now. The only ones I haven't watched are The Incredible Hulk, and I think that's actually it now. I'm not sure for actually no, I still haven't seen I've seen Ragnarok. I haven't seen Dark World. But not many people.
Well, you skip to the two that most people agree are like the worst ones.
Dark
even
World,
then,
yeah,
this actually brings it to the topic a bit more. The worst MCU films still get around like 60 to 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, whereas some of the best DCU films until this year have been struggling to get upwards of 50.
Yeah, that's because they've been slated by critics. Let's be fair.
Yeah,
some are better than others.
And I think it is justified for those DC movies. But
I don't mind some of the DC movies.
Oh no, I enjoy some of them.
One of them was okay. I liked Aquaman.
Yeah, but I can totally see why they got.
Why they got slated.
The reception they did.
Yeah.
But that brings into a point of the MCU. One major, I guess I would say, criticism, for lack of a better term, of the MCU is that it's repetitive, it's formulaic, it's predictable.
Yes,
it is always going to get.
You know what you're going to get when you go and see it.
The villain's going to be like. There's going to be jokes every 3 minutes. There's going to quips.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a post-credit scene leading into the next 5 years of film and all that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Well, some people might see that as a criticism. I would argue you can view it in a. I would think of it more as consistent, formulaic. Even the worst MCU films, it's still an enjoyable way to kill 2.5 hours.
I think what's cool about MCU is that you do get films that are really light-hearted and jokey, like Guardians of the Galaxy is a good example. And then you also have films like The Winter Soldier, which are just complete polar opposite in terms of films in that sort of...
It's more... It's almost as if superhero films have become their own separate
subgenre kind of,
and then you have genres through that. So with Guardians of the Galaxy, you've got like a high-flying cosmic space opera like Star Wars.
That's right.
And
that really does tread the line, doesn't it, between like sci-fi and superhero films, especially Guardians of the Galaxy, and even Thor.
The first couple of Thor films, you've got like it's like a fantasy Lord of the Rings kind of.
Except it is still kind of like space sci-fi with Ragnarok, especially.
And then you've got Winter Soldier, which is like a spy thriller.
All of the Captain America ones are really thrillers, especially the second two. The first one was a bit more of a period drama kind of period film. Yeah. Superhero film, obviously.
So you do get, even despite the fact every MCU film you basically every 5 minutes there'll be a joke, be it funny or not.
A quippy joke.
Every character,
a comic relief character. That is a bit.
But with that, you still get a sense of diversity and a sense of range.
Yeah.
More so recently, like we've got Ant-Man. The 2 Ant-Man films so far, they've been heist movies. And
actually, that's very true.
Been heist movies, but with superheroes, not a superhero heist movie.
No.
And I think this is now the time it's time to make the transition because they've had their billions and billions of dollars with the Avengers franchise.
Yeah, that's right. They've made bank
take
from
risks
that.
Now.
They can,
They can bank on different kinds.
But
of
at the same time, they are kind of in a hole because now that the Endgame has happened, it begs the question: how many audience members are really going to stick around after that? Because Endgame is kind of the end of a chapter.
It is
with the death of multiple superheroes. If you won't spoil, I suppose you won't spoil.
It's been out.
It's been out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I've got to say though, after watching Endgame, I went back 2 weeks later and watched Winter Soldier. Yeah. There are so many callbacks. I forgot how many callbacks there are in Endgame to Winter Soldier. So and as well as that, it's Howard Stark in it as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
and you've got obviously Captain America's conclusion, which was alluded to in Winter Soldier, First Avenger, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. It is really cool. Yeah. That's right.
It's all
really good.
Well put together.
It is really well put together. It feels like a nice finished package with Endgame, which is why it begs the question
the MCU is so efficient.
If it really should. It begs the question whether it really should continue after Endgame. I personally think, sure, they can do. I won't watch any other films unless it's Spider-Man or maybe Doctor Strange.
I'm kind of with you on that. My interest in the MCU kind of lives and dies by Spider-Man. So the early MCU stuff, I'm like, great. When can Spider-Man be in it?
Yeah, because Spider-Man hasn't been confirmed in Phase 4, has he? Tom Holland hasn't been.
He's not more.
No, but not in Phase 4 though. There's no films that are in Phase 4 that he's confirmed in though.
No, they confirmed it recently. After the Sony thing, they've renegotiated.
Yeah, okay.
So there's one solo Spider-Man film left and one non-Spider-Man film appearance.
Okay, right.
But obviously then Tom Holland came in and was like, great, I'm going to watch this as long as they make Spider-Man movies, because the MCU Spider-Man movies are the best live-action Spider-Man movies of all of them.
I think so too. I do. Even though I love the Sam Raimi, I will admit Tom Holland's Spider-Man franchise.
Of Sam
Raimi, same.
They don't really age well.
I still.
They're very Sam Raimi.
Oh no, they're very camp. They're very Sam Raimi. But
everyone's a
there's something just so.
Like, Peter Parker's a monster in those movies.
Yeah. No, I absolutely love the first two. I just get some rose-tinted nostalgia every time I watch them, especially the second one, because that's the one that I would act out in the playground and play all the action figures with when I was younger.
I had the Game Boy games.
Game Boy, and there was a board game that I played as well. Oh, and it was so good. But no, Spider-Man 2 was just the shit, really.
Yeah,
that was the peak interest of superhero films for me.
It lived and died by Spider-Man, and then there was that news a month or so ago about Spider-Man not being in MCU anymore. And I was like,
what?
And I was like, without that, there's 3 films I care about in Phase 4, and that's
Phase Thor, as you said, Thor,
Love and Thunder, Black Widow, Shang-Chi.
Really, Shang-Chi. Okay, well,
those are pretty much the only 3 films I'm looking forward to in that phase. Because Eternals,
for me, it's
read Eternals. It's fucking boring.
Yeah. For me, it's Love and Thunder. It's Multiverse of Madness, which I'm really excited for.
I just wish there was a different director.
I'm mildly intrigued and might consider seeing Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, the shows, yeah. I'm not counting the shows.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm only counting the films.
Fair enough.
Because I'm not going to get Disney for this.
No.
They already have.
I wouldn't buy Disney Plus for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I've got Marvel Unlimited on my phone.
Okay.
They already have enough of my money.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just go for favourite to least favourite, because my favourite MCU so far is. Oh, actually, I dug myself in a hole there. I don't actually know.
I don't have a list prepared, but I can probably just.
One of the two Tom Holland films for sure. Doctor Strange is a good shout as well. I do love Ant-Man.
Yeah,
to be
Ant-Man's
fair, I really liked Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. There are some real gems in there, and Infinity War. Fuck. I'd probably have to go with Far From Home maybe as my favourite, or Doctor Strange. To be honest, I don't know. Even though they do kind of recycle the story, recycle the story to an extent from Homecoming, with a
ex-Stark
employee.
I think that's what they're going for, though. This idea of legacy. They've built Peter Parker up as this new generation of superhero.
Yeah.
So you've got the old guy like Captain America and stuff, and Peter Parker's a kid at the time. So I think the story they're trying to tell is of him outgrowing Stark, Shadow, that kind of thing.
Which is good. I just feel like maybe having a villain that isn't born from Stark's, because they've already done that once, been there, done that. But still, maybe
I get the feeling the next one would be a Stark employee, because Far From Home kind of wraps up the whole "I don't want to be Iron Man" kind of thing. Little boy. They kind of address that, and they do what they said what they wanted to say. They explored every angle. They're like, okay, we've told that part of Peter Parker's story. Now, where does he go from here? So I had a feeling that the new Spider-Man film in 2021, I think.
It's a while away.
Yeah, 2 years. I feel like that will be a very different film to the first two.
Yeah.
Because it will be so removed from
Yeah, it will be as well because his identity's out, at least in the lore of the MCU films.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
I
do got to say as well, I do love Spider-Verse, but I know that's not an MCU film. But I adore Spider-Verse. It is a piece of art. It's fucking beautiful. It is one of the best films I've ever seen.
Best on-screen Peter Parker is Peter B. Parker.
Oh yeah, no.
Best 100%. Live-action Peter Parker.
I love the art style. And even like Gwen has some development to an extent in the film.
Really good in that film.
Oh no, she's brilliant, and she even has some development. And Miles is actually apparently he's really boring in the comics that he's in.
I would disagree. I really like Miles. I mean, Miles exists because Peter Parker got comics, but yeah. In the Ultimate Universe, Brian Michael Bendis basically condensed and retold all of Spider-Man's history.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, and about 11 years later, he was like, I've run out.
Yeah.
There's no more stories to tell. He proved that, and then he introduced Miles, and Miles is a very interesting kind of character.
It's a good spin on it, isn't it?
I really like Miles.
Some people there's also the argument to say he's just Black Peter Parker, because I've heard that on.
To those, yeah. Do you read Miles Morales comics or anything?
No, I don't. That's the thing. Yeah. But I love him in the film. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the only.
I'd argue that people who say that kind of stuff have read the comics either in passing and not taken it in, or haven't read the comics at all.
Or haven't committed to it, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably just a little bit of a race thing behind that, because you get that with a lot of new characters.
No,
like
that's the thing.
And Muslim Miss Marvel, and everyone hated her.
And then turning the Doctor into a female. It's all this thing about modern time, making ticking boxes.
If you actually appreciate the content, you realise it's good.
Yeah.
Like Kamala Khan is a great character. Miles Morales is a well-rounded, enjoyable, relatable character.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
They represent amazing. Yeah. They represent, change and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And comics have always been political. To anyone who says, comics have been stupid political. They've always has been. There's comics in the 40s of Superman saying like, "Hey, don't be racist."
Yeah, and and Superman was made initially as like a motivation for like America or something, wasn't it? It was like an icon.
Yeah, Superman was created by two Jewish American immigrants.
Oh, okay.
Because they fled, their families fled from Europe. They lived in America, and it was post Great Depression. Around the time the Second World War was about to kick off.
Okay. I did think so.
So Superman is an immigrant story. He's literally an immigrant. He's from a different planet.
Yeah, but they created him as like an icon of like hope or something for for like the Great Depression or whatever.
Yeah, he's literally wearing red and blue. He's wearing the American flag.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah.
But that is really cool though. I did think that, but yeah. So like you say, superhero films have always had a political agenda. Whether that be how big or small it is, like.
Well, yeah, I think everything has not an agenda, but everything certainly has something to say.
Yeah.
So any film, any book, comic, video game, whatever, someone's saying something
about
even if they're not, you can read into it if you like, or if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So I think to say that Marvel straight up has an agenda, I think is not.
I think we touched on this briefly last week as well. The Joker film. People were saying in their reviews that this is an idea of what UK will look post Brexit, which is funny. But no, it's always got an agenda to it, doesn't it? Whether that be just like a interpretation from the viewer, or if it's intentionally put in there to kind of be speculated on.
People like to be told things.
Yeah.
No one likes to say it. No one's admit it. Everyone likes to be told what is acceptable and what isn't.
Yeah. It's easier, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's. Whether it's intentional or not, everything has a message behind it. If you want to read into that and find a message from it, great. If you don't want to and just appreciate it as a film where people in costumes punch each other, then that's also valid, which is what I tend to watch it for. First, the enjoyment of the source material, and then I'm like, okay, they're making a film about it. I'll watch it and I'll enjoy it. And if there's a message there, like Black Panther, I'd say it's probably the most political of Marvel's films.
Yeah, I'd say so. I wouldn't call it a box-ticking film, but I would say it's
definitely got a political undercurrent to it.
It does, yeah.
Especially with Killmonger's motivations and that kind of thing.
People shouting outside university campus. It happens. Drug students at 5:15 in the afternoon. Sorry, continue.
It's dark. So I say, even though it's not overtly, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Black Panther, I would say, certainly is the most politically aligned, for lack of a better term, movie they've made.
Yeah.
But I think a movie like Black Panther has to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be, it's Black Batman.
Yeah, that's
I mean, that's a
thing,
major overgeneralization, but Black Panther's stories have always had a political kind of social commentary edge to them.
Yeah.
Because by his very nature, the character has to be a message, and he has to, be a kind of figurehead or political.
Yeah. That's right.
Most of his recent comic runs are focused on the political side of ruling a sovereign African nation.
Yeah.
And they've explored it in really interesting ways.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so as well as that, I want to talk about Infinity War, because obviously that's like, it's like a sort of, it's in the same vein as Empire Strikes Back in terms of how huge it is as like a film, because like, even though the comic readers are like, oh my god, half the heroes are going to be snapped out of existence by the end of it. Yeah. But you still don't really know that. If
you went in not having read a single comic book in your life and watched the films, you would not know it was going to end the way it did.
And even if you read the comics, you still would think to accept, wait, are they going to really commit to killing off half of the cast at the end of even though they all come back for their own films at the end game.
I remember that,
still. I still think it's really cool.
Well, the snap is the climax of Thanos'...
I've got a question, actually. How does he snap his fingers wearing a glove?
Sorry. I talked about that. He had to wear like a hockey glove to simulate it, and it's really cool. Yeah. But I think there's like a metal thing in there. Like, I can't it's just one of his like fabric gloves that he puts the gems into it.
I suppose it makes it more dramatic for the film.
Cool. But yeah, the snap being...
Especially since the comic is called Infinity Gauntlet, actually.
Yeah, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, then
you have the Infinity 1, 2 and 3, don't you, as well?
Then you have just Infinity, that was a couple of years ago. Then you have Infinity Warp.
Okay. Right. Awful. A lot of just money grabbers are really trying to replicate these acclaimed...
Infinity Warp was just straight up a cash grab. But yeah, the snap was the climax, the big conclusion of his quest. Like, that was what he wanted to do. That was the only thing he needed to do was to snap. In the comic book, the snap is the first thing he does.
Really?
Of many other things.
Oh.
He's just, because he worships death. Like, the physical embodiment of death in the Marvel Universe is he's female and he's in love with her.
So he's not doing it to bring balance to the universe.
They changed it.
I love that they changed it for the film, because it makes him such a layered character.
It makes him a lot more realistic in the sense that he's essentially a fascist. He's presenting a very simple solution,
very black and white sort of
to a very complex issue.
Yeah,
he is a fascist.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly it.
That's a very interesting angle to take.
It is.
But in the comics, one of the first things he does is he does the snap to impress death, because he's like, okay, I've built this monument to you. You're not even talking to me. Snaps his fingers, half the life in the universe is gone. And he does loads of shit after that. Like, he punches the Hulk through time, using the time gem. He punches him, and he sends him back like the Cretaceous period.
They really changed shit then. They really changed.
He's very
oh my god.
The Infinity Gauntlet, they never should have won in Endgame.
No.
The Infinity Gauntlet is incredibly...
Oh no, it is. It can bend time and space.
You can alter every single aspect of creation. Mind, soul, power, reality, time...
but mind you, in Endgame, Thanos never actually got all of the stones. Let's be fair.
No, so, he did in Infinity War. He did. When he had like 2 or 3 of them, he could have won. Yeah,
but he didn't because he didn't. I don't know. I think there's something to be said though.
I'm used to comic book Thanos, where Thanos without a gauntlet could easily beat the Avengers because he's way more like OP in the comic book.
I think the thing is that like. Infinity War Thanos versus Endgame Thanos. Well, Endgame is very young and very evil, very angry, because he's like, oh, you defeated me. You're trying to reverse my victory.
He's like, no, I won. I was right, and you're trying to take that away from me.
Whereas the Infinity War Thanos is very humble, very 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 reserved, and very
reasonable.
And that's why I don't
agree with him. But he's so calm.
And the thing is it a mistake? Is it a lapse in judgment that he should have won after he got the 3rd stone, or is he literally trying to take it easy on the heroes and deliberately not kill them and just disarm them and move on to the next stone.
Yeah, the argument could be made that he just sees it as so beneath him to fight these people.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's like if you were reaching for something.
Whereas
and
the younger Thanos is very much more,
warlike,
spiteful, and very warlike.
It's like if you're reaching for something and like your pet gets in the way. You don't push your pet. You just push it aside and get what you want.
I'm still gonna get this Infinity Stone.
He's just very much. I need to go here and get this, and then go here and get that.
Whatever happens,
and like if there's something my way, I'll get rid of it. But like, I'm not going to seek out and like.
You see, because he doesn't. Even though he defeats Hulk, he doesn't kill him. He just knocks him out and whatever.
It's strange because
he could have killed Thor as well.
He could have easily killed everyone.
Oh yeah.
He could have taken on Thor at full power.
And he could have killed Captain America like when they were fighting in Wakanda. But he just knocks him out.
There's a theory that when he punched Captain America, he did die, and then because he goes into vision just the time stone stuff.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
There's no reason for it to be there. But it was quite a neat theory that Captain America did.
That is really fucking interesting, actually.
There's literally no, credit or evidence for it, but it's an interesting little headcanon.
I think it's cool that as well as the moment where Captain America's holding his hand open.
That's cool.
It's a cool moment, but is it realistic? Because he's a super soldier, but he's not an almighty being that can hold 5 Infinity Stones in his hand.
I think it's.
I feel like that's a little bit far fetched.
I think that the reason. But
it's still cool. I love it.
Yeah, I think the reason behind that would be twofold. Thanos just came back from Titan, where he's had the shit kicked out of him for the last hour by everyone else.
And he's just blown away that this guy can hold his hand.
Yeah, because he's not angry on his face. He's shocked that someone's still standing up against him. That's a great moment.
It is a great moment. I love that moment, and I'm not going to fault it for it. It just begs the question: is that really possible?
I think it's more representative of Captain America's willpower.
Fight till the end. I can do this all day. He says that all the time.
I fucking love that bit in Endgame. It's like, this all day.
I know. Yeah, that really is American-esque. I love it. I love Endgame. I love all the cool
stuff. Fan service.
Oh god, it is, and I love it. It is.
3 hours.
They deserve to give us fan service after the 20 years they've been building up to it.
11 or 12 years. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's really.
But to get back on track, we went a whole it feels like a great tangent. So
it is.
So to talk about superhero movies, we're touching the MCU now. We're obviously going to go back to it when we're talking about other franchises.
Yeah, but let's talk about quickly because we're doing shared universes. Let's talk about the DCEU quickly because we've already touched on it a tiny bit.
A little aside, the DCEU is not the official term for the DC Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
It was actually just used in passing as a joke once by one person in an article.
DC Extended Universe.
Yeah, and then everyone else was involved with it. Okay. DC never openly said what their universe was called.
Oh, okay.
So it was just amazing.
DCEU,
it's so endemic with their approach to it, where they clearly didn't have.
They're gonna.
It was clear they didn't have a plan from day one.
Face off against the MCU with the DCEU, but it's they didn't have a name for it.
It's clear they didn't. Yeah, it's endemic of the fact they had no idea what they were going to be doing or where they were going.
They just created Man of Steel. Was like, let's get
the guy with 300.
Yeah.
Let's give him Superman.
We made Man of Steel. Let's have Dawn of Justice. Oh my god, it'd be great.
And then let's trust the dude who's made one good superhero film. And even then, not a lot of people really like the Watchmen movie, myself included.
I haven't watched the Watchmen, so
read it first. Then
okay.
I'd say.
Cool.
A lot of people don't like the Watchmen movie, myself included. The reason some of it is as good as it is because he's literally just taking it from a comic, the comic itself.
Right.
Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel, none of those are based on any. There's no comic where that's the story. And it really.
I thought there was though.
There's elements of it, obviously, like Doomsday and Batman being retired. He's taken bits and pieces, and not really understood why the bits and pieces he's taken are relevant in their stories.
Right.
He's a very visual guy. He gives you very cool images, like Batman against the lightning and all that kind of stuff. But
I've got to say, on topic of Dawn of Justice, the Superman death, they should not have fucking done that early. I know this.
That's like film 5, film 6 of his appearance.
Yeah, I know. No, if that, if that is his second appearance in the DCEU. Fucking hell, like seriously.
He has 42 lines of dialogue in that movie, and Spider-Man has 47 in Civil War.
Stupid. So just talking about comics really quickly.
Yeah.
The reason why the Superman death in the comics was so powerful is because he'd been built up by so many comics, right?
Decades.
So why? That's it.
60 years.
And I mean, in terms of the timeline that he was in when he died, even then.
Yeah, there was an established timeline
where he'd been
in BVS. He's maybe been Superman for like a year.
But
they
that's
don't really
still...
establish how long he's been Superman, but it still feels like he's really new to it.
It's really annoying because like they should have had him die in like his 6th or 7th film where you've actually grown attachment to Henry Cavill's Superman. Otherwise, it's just okay. He's died. Okay, it's the 2nd film. I didn't give two shits.
Yeah, because Henry Cavill's Superman isn't likable until he is resurrected in Justice
League. That's it. That's exactly it.
Because he's smiling.
Oh my god!
You know how nice it is to see Superman finally smile after like 4
Fucking
years
hell.
of them being like, if you think Superman would smile and like not kill people, you're a fucking baby.
We're gonna do Dark Knight and make it dark.
It's like Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder said something like, if you think Batman doesn't kill, you're living in a fucking dream world. It's like, yeah, they're fucking comics, dude. That's the whole idea.
Jesus Christ.
It's meant to not be realistic.
Okay, so this is literally every default like superhero fan like podcast, like praise MCU, shit on DCEU.
I don't even.
But
I like the DCEU. I like Wonder Woman. I really enjoy Suicide Squad.
I like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's great.
Until Wonder Woman came out, Suicide Squad was my favourite one.
Really?
I didn't mind it. Because it's fun.
I didn't like the Joker in it. I didn't like the Joker in it, but you know, I love those memes. I love the fucking memes of Phoenix and Jared Leto. Yeah, I fucking love it. I love all those memes. It's the best.
I like Suicide Squad. I like all of them. I just don't like the way Snyder treated those characters so early on.
Yeah,
to make Superman a straight up murderer, as well as Batman, and like I know Superman has killed. I know Batman has killed.
Yeah. Just
because they've been exceptions to that rule, doesn't mean the rule is invalid.
No.
It all depends on the writer, and you know, I really, really wanted to like Justice League.
I didn't mind it on first viewing, at least. I really didn't mind it myself, but I see where you're coming from because Steppenwolf is just a shell.
Not even a villain.
He's just that one guy that wants to end the world, just like every other fucking.
He looks like a PS2 villain. Yeah. Like the CG is so ropey.
It is a bit
dodgy
weird. It's very dodgy.
That film's budget as well. This is the first ever live action Justice League film, and it was outperformed by the Venom movie.
Yeah, I know, Jesus.
That just makes me sad because I really wanted Justice League to be good. I really wanted
it to
succeed because.
I didn't mind it in parts. I liked the Flash. I liked Flash
and Cyborg the best. Yeah. They're my favourite characters because like
was alright,
you could tell those actors wanted to be there.
Yeah.
And like I really liked Cyborg and Flash's dynamic. I loved Wonder Woman because Gal Gadot is really good as Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I liked Ben Affleck's Batman. It's a shame he's not playing Batman anymore.
No, that's right. I forgot. Yeah.
I mean, I love Robert Pattinson as well. I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
But it's just. It just feels like it just makes me. I don't get like upset about it. I'm not like angry like, oh, they ruined Justice League. It just bums me out. Yeah, because like I really wanted it to be like because it was good. It should have been like their Avengers.
It's a shame.
It should have made $1 billion if that.
It is a real shame that it flopped because it could have been something great and they could have continued with it. But Ben Affleck's gone and DCU is probably dead in the water now. Yeah, he is. DCU is like dead in the water.
Making
now,
a DCU without Superman.
And Batman.
Why would you bother? No, they've got a Batman now with Robert Pattinson and all that.
Yeah, but they'd have to reboot the DC.
It's also a prequel, so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a prequel.
But
I don't know because I'm still not convinced that film's going to come out.
The Batman, yeah. There's so many different Batman films.
Like,
said, this one with the Joker in Arkham Asylum.
Is he gonna? Yeah, it's just like until I see.
Because Ben Affleck was writing one at one stage, wasn't he? And then he scrapped it.
Him and a comic book writer called Jeff Johns. Co-wrote the script. They were working on it, I think. And DC was like, we want a Batman film by this year. And Ben Affleck's like, you'll get a Batman film when we're happy with the script.
Yeah.
And we're not happy with the script yet. And they were like, okay, off the script. He's like, fine, as long as I can still direct and produce it. I'm like, okay. He's like, but I want to approve the script. I'm like, okay. So he gets all his scripts and he's not feeling they're right. And so they're like, okay, you're just producing. Right. And then they brought on Matt Reeves, and apparently Matt Reeves had a majorly different idea for what kind of film he wants to do.
Okay, yeah.
And so Ben Affleck left his producer, and then it's like all that hullabaloo, like 10 months, every 2 months, to get like is Ben Affleck still being Batman? Then in like 2 months later you get Ben Affleck is Batman, and then another month later you'd be like
Ben Affleck is not Batman.
Maybe he's leaving. Until eventually a couple months ago he's like, yeah, I'm not going to be Batman anymore.
That's shit.
Which it must be hard because it's not what he wanted to do. Because he really liked playing Batman. He was really passionate about it. He wants to write, direct, produce, and star in like a superhero movie, which is a very big thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Just think about all the stuff you have to take on. You have to produce, direct, write, and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to have on your plate for a character as big as Batman.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey there, are you feeling down, depressed, and lonely?
Yeah. You poor soul.
Well, don't be, you little piece of shit! We'll have some Jack Daniels and it'll go away! I could do that. Yeah!
Jack Daniels. Alcohol isn't the answer, but it sure is an option.
Welcome back to the ZT podcast. Hope you enjoyed that commercial break.
Yeah.
So we're talking about DC EU, so we'll go on to Dark Knight.
Yeah, so from Affleck to Bale.
Yeah?
Two very different versions of Batman.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
And very popular for different reasons.
Mm.
Obviously, Bale popularised Batman again because
Yeah.
prior to Batman Begins, Batman kind of fallen by the wayside in terms of moviegoers.
Yeah.
Like, people knew who Batman was.
Dark Knight was a major success.
Yeah, so you have Batman Begins was like, oh, okay, these movies can be, like, gritty and, like, serious and, like, really engaging. Like,
mind you, Tim Burton's Batman's, the first two, let's say those.
Yeah.
Those ones were good.
The Schumacher films.
No.
But
the first two,
yeah.
Tim Burton was good.
So two very different approaches to that character.
Yeah.
You know, with Bale's Batman and Nolan and Bale's version of Batman.
Yeah.
You get a more like urban legend kind of. It's a very much more urban, whereas the Zack Snyder Affleck one is a lot more. He's a superhero.
Yeah.
You know, and those two have their merits for their reasons. Like Dark Knight and that entire trilogy obviously was very groundbreaking and new. Like their marketing.
That's right.
The actors associated with it, like obviously, like, you can't not talk about Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh God, no! Amazing.
Probably,
phenomenal.
I still say no one's top two. I still say that not having seen Joker yet.
No, I feel like Joaquin has come close. I have to watch the film again before I decide.
I might try that statement when I watch Joker.
Phoenix is great.
Yeah, but he's a great actor, so I assume he's doing a good job with it. But obviously, you've got Heath Ledger's Joker. You've got who's the guy playing James Gordon again? Gary Oldman is James Gordon.
Oh God, yeah, fuck, he was amazing.
Christian Bale is fun. Like Michael Caine is Alfred.
Oh fuck yeah, Michael Caine. I forgot he was. Oh, so good. Dark Knight trilogy was just the shit. It was really good.
It was really important in a lot of ways for the character. It really breathed a lot of new life into it.
Oh yeah, and the comics and everything, the whole
shebang. It introduced this whole new, not generation, but this whole group of people to like, this is Batman. This is what comics are like. There are some comics that are just like Nolan films.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't blame. No, I'm not saying I blame anyone, but I feel like the Dark Knight trilogy was kind of the signal to Warner Bros. They took the wrong message from it. They were like, if we make everything dark and gritty,
God, and then comes Fan Four Stick.
Let's Dark Knight Superman. Let's get Superman and make it like Nolan-y. It's like, don't do that.
Don't.
That's not Superman. It's a different character at that point. Just rename the film something else. Don't call him Superman.
Like Brightburn. Film
Brightburn. I
Literally.
love Brightburn.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Brightburn.
That was alright.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's literally
I don't know if they did that in the mindset of like, let's actually take the piss out of the fact that DC, let's make every dark DC film dark.
I think it was just more about what
Fantastic and
Superman was like a child who didn't learn empathy. So like,
yeah,
you know, I love Brightburn, but so the Nolan films are really important with that. You get like a lot of iconic lines and like jokes and memes about like his voice and all that kind of stuff.
Hello, we're hockey back. Yeah.
And so you get all that, and you know those films, they're of their time. They're very like, if Nolan made a Batman trilogy now, it would be very different to the trilogy he made then.
Yeah.
Because he's grown and changed. Nolan has to grow and change his actors and performers.
And I think that's good because he did what he did with the Dark Knight trilogy.
It's a nice little time capsule of where superheroes were at that time, the mid-2000s.
Oh, the good time. Yeah.
Of either campy, weird fun like Sam Raimi or super dark and gritty like Blade and Batman.
That's right.
And it wasn't until Iron Man issue in the MCU you find this medium where you can dip your toe in both and kind of experiment and mold those two kind of...
I think the Dark Knight trilogy really worked because you had like, I'd say you had two villains each film. You had Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow, then you had Joker and Two-Face, and then you had Catwoman and Even though Catwoman turns good by the end. Yeah, Bane. It's really cool.
You have Talia al Ghul.
Fuck yeah, no, that's right. But that kind of really does well round. The trilogy's so good because the film starts with Ra's al Ghul and it ends with Bane and Talia al Ghul.
It's very much a story about...
good.
Again, like Spider-Man, I feel it's a story about legacy. And about, inherited will and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's just because Batman is that kind of character.
Yeah.
He's defined by his past.
Yeah.
And so to have something back from his past, come back to fuck with him, I think that's a very...
it's great. I think that trilogy is just so well-rounded and like all that it does.
Yeah. I like the first two more than I like the third one.
I love all three. I think the first one's the weakest for me, but the first one,
I really like the third one.
But I love the
Begins and Dark Knight are my personal favourites. I love those two more than the other.
I love the second two more than the first two. That's weird, isn't it?
I think it's just because I like Scarecrow as a concept.
Yeah, I do too. I don't have any faults with that with Begins either. I don't have any faults with Begins either.
Yeah.
I love it. Apart from the title, I wish they called it Dark Knight Begins. That's my only issue. But no, yeah.
I just love how it's the only one in that trilogy that has the word Batman in the title.
Yeah.
But also I love Cillian Murphy. He's great.
Yeah.
I actually watched Batman Begins a week or so ago.
Nice.
And I completely forgot it was Cillian Murphy. I was like, oh shit, that's Tommy Shelby.
And then, as well as that, I do love you get Scarecrow just come back in the other two films as well. Well, at least not in the second one, but he comes in Rises. That's really good. But he does also he kind of his presence is there in the second one because there's a guy that's pretending to be him.
Yeah.
Sort of, it's really good.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling. I don't know. There's no evidence for this. It's just purely conjecture and speculation.
Yeah.
If Heath Ledger was still alive by the time they're making Dark Knight Rises, I don't think he would have been Scarecrow in charge of the court. I think he would have been Joker.
No, you wouldn't.
Actually, no, I think
that is confirmed. That would have happened.
I don't even think Joker would have been the court guy. I think he might have just derailed all of Bane's plans. And they're like, yeah, fuck you, it's my movie now.
Yeah.
Joker movie too.
I mean, fucking hell, I'd be up for that. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I think about the Joker film, actually, Heath Ledger, you could have taken out Joaquin for Joker, I think it would have been. Heath Ledger. I love Heath Ledger, but Joaquin was great. I love Phoenix. He did really well. Giving him credit, even though I do think Heath Ledger would have done just as well, if not better. Yeah. But I do need to rewatch Joker film before I can make a decision on which Joker's better for me.
I need to watch it for the first time. So.
You're missing out. You really do need to. It's amazing film, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. We were talking about the Sam Raimi stuff, so let's start with the first one, Spider-Man. Spoodermans. Really good.
Well,
it's so campy and so weirdly edited.
Sam Raimi made those movies, and it shows.
Yeah,
every person's a caricature.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man 2, especially with like the fucking horror scene with like octopus's arms going all around the place.
Oh no, yeah,
and the dude shoots a fucking chainsaw.
I know. And then there's a girl that's being dragged down the just scratching the wall.
Sam Raimi's like, I made Evil Dead. I'm gonna make this in Spider-Man 2. So they're like, okay, so Sam, do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you make us,
the dough,
yeah.
The fat stacks.
Fun fact: you ever noticed how the font for those movies is the PlayStation font?
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it.
Sony, so like it's the PlayStation font for those movies.
No, Sam was like, well, that font looks cool, not realising that it's the PS font.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
So maybe like Sony was like,
I love that.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, people at Sony are going. Do we tell them that it's the PS font?
I think it was just like, I don't want to spend more money making a graphic designer design a logo for my Spider-Man movie.
No.
Let's just use the PlayStation font we already got on system.
No, it's great. It's great. No, I fucking love that.
Yeah.
No, something just so special at a Sam Raimi film. Something that you can laugh at, but it's still endearing.
Cheesy.
It's just so good.
With Green Goblin going away at the end of the first fight, the Spider-Man's like, we'll meet again,
Spider-Man! It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
And how that carnival scene is all edited. It goes from just Green Goblin shouting at
and he throws his bombs and they become skeletons.
Oh, it's so good.
What the fuck am I? You watch it in hindsight.
My
what the fuck is going on?
It's great.
Like, what is this?
No, it's so fucking good. In the weirdest, cheesiest way possible. There's just something so special.
It's very fun. It's a very nostalgic kind of experience to watch those movies again.
Oh god, yeah.
I do have a major problem with Peter Parker's characterization in those first two, especially. Actually, all of them, really, all three.
Okay.
He's an abusive monster I'm going to run down one.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, I want to hear your case.
End of the first film, Mary Jane's like, I like you, here's your shot, let's be together. He's like, I can't be with you because I'm Spider-Man. He doesn't say he's Spider-Man, but he says, like, I can't be with you. She's like,
because she's
okay.
in danger, yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, fine.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
That's
yeah,
the end of the first film.
Yeah.
Second film, she's like, okay, you like me, I like you, this is your last chance. Do you want to be together? He's like, no. And then she comes back and she's like, I'm seeing someone. He's like, oh, then I guess I'll come see your play.
Fucking hell.
And then, earlier on or later on, I can't remember, I haven't watched it in a while, Otto's talking to Peter, and was having dinner with Peter and his wife.
Yeah.
And he's like, so Peter, do you have a girlfriend? He goes, I don't know. You don't know?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
not romantic. That's a serial killer answer. And then she leaves. First of all, the guy she's marrying, MJ, we have nothing to prove that he's like a bad guy.
No.
He's like a war hero or something.
Yeah.
And she leaves him for Peter, even though in the next film, Spider-Man 3, he will punch her across a fucking room.
Oh, Jesus.
In the scene where he does all the dancing and shit in the jazz bar, he's fighting this guy, Mary Jane comes over, he turns around and he backhands her and she goes across the room. Well, watch it. He punches her across a fucking room.
Oh my god.
And then at the end, it's like, oh, maybe we're back together. Like, no. No. He's a monster. And I think that's kind of the Sam Raimi kind of thing where everyone's a caricature because no one really acts like a person in those movies.
No.
Harry Osborn,
but there's something so great about it, though.
It is kind of funny.
Oh my god, Harry Osborn, he makes the faces he makes in the
like,
films are so
Peter,
good.
Did you kill my dad? And Peter wouldn't say no. He just looks at him. If someone asks you if you murdered their dad, you say no. Even if you did, you say no. But every time anyone asks Peter Parker a serious, down-to-earth, God-honest question, he just looks at them. Watch those movies again. He just looks them in the eye.
So good.
And then they cuts the black. And
God,
then the next
Harry
scene.
Osborn just makes those films amazing.
James Franco before he went crazy.
Fucking love him. Okay.
Avenge me! No! Willem Dafoe as well.
Oh yeah. Willem Dafoe.
He's like Smeagol and gunning him up a year before Lord of the Rings comes out.
I know.
Because he's going like,
we killed
he's
them.
like, I killed them. We killed them.
Yeah.
Remember? It's like,
oh,
the heart Osborn.
You must go for the heart.
God, those movies are just like, Willem Dafoe's great.
They're so cheesy but so great.
J.K. Simmons as well. J. Jonah Jameson.
I am so fucking happy they got him in.
I know.
I'm far
That's
from
why I
home.
was so upset about the cancellation thing. I was like, no, you just
I know,
got him
you
back.
just got him back. You got him.
And now they've finally got him back again. I'm making him like an Alex Jones kind of figure. That's great.
I know. No,
but yeah,
great.
J.K. Simmons is really fun.
Fucking amazing.
It's, you know, like,
He's a public menace.
Yeah, God, those
so
films
good.
And that's on the opposite end of the spectrum to Dark Knight.
Yeah,
obviously,
it's so upbeat and so campy.
This is
like,
it's like the cheesy kind of like 60s Batman kind of feel.
Yeah.
Like, this is a comic book movie.
Oh,
this is a movie based on this fucking picture.
Like slapstick, very, very wacky comic books.
Again, the skeletons,
Oh god, yeah, absolutely. They could have just taken it from the pages of a comic book and it looked the same.
2 where Rose, Otto's wife, is dying because like the glass is coming towards it, and you see the reflection of her
that's just like how the comic
glass,
isn't it?
And it's like,
so good.
God damn it! Like Jesus Christ,
it's great though.
I find myself
amazing.
It is great. I really enjoy those movies. The first 2 mainly. Third one,
Okay, should we talk about the second one primarily? Because I love the second one.
Yeah, I do like the second one.
I love the second one so much.
Again, those Raimi movies.
Oh my god, and Dr. Octopus is so
great casting.
He's so great.
Alfred Molina,
so
he's amazing.
Great.
And he got buff for that. He got like strongman tough. Like, you can't see muscles or anything.
You got strongman tough, bro.
You know, like he looks like a circus strongman. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's all muscle, but it looks like flab and stuff. And,
yeah, I know.
And you know, Molina's a great actor.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. A lot of really good casting in that movie that I wish we could see again soon. Like,
they had
down the
such
line
a
with
great
Tom
cast.
Holland, not as Dr. Octopus, but maybe as a different villain or a supporting character.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe as well, not as Green Goblin, but maybe another character.
Yeah,
really,
do that.
Really strong casting.
You know,
for actors who are in the start of their career.
I gotta say that if they were to do like a Tom Holland Spider-Man 3 and they do like a flashback where Uncle Ben dies, there are these theories, and I kind of would really like this to happen, is that Tobey Maguire comes back and plays Uncle Ben.
That'd be fun.
Because he would be the right age, because we've got a younger
Tobey Maguire's like in his
Aunt May.
40s,
It would be good, wouldn't it? Don't you think?
That'd
be such a nice, sweet thing for them to do.
I don't feel like Tobey Maguire would want to do that.
No, he probably wouldn't. Andrew Garfield.
I think he hates Spider-Man now.
God.
Like he doesn't like Sony. But
no, that's right. But no,
that would be fun.
Spider-Man 3. So, oh my God, Spider-Man 3. Something that I like about it. I don't know what.
Yeah.
It feels like the other two. It has a great conclusion to Green Goblin.
Just kind of dialed up all the way to 11.
All
the Raimi
all the Raimi stuff that you see in the first two. Way just up to
a load of strange jokes. Like they shouldn't really be in there.
No, they don't fit. But so the villains definitely should have taken out one of them, like Venom. Have Venom in his own film or something.
You know, it's strange because I would say don't take out Venom. Keep all the Venom stuff and keep all the Goblin stuff.
Okay.
Cast a different guy for Venom, obviously. Just take out Sandman.
But then you get rid of all of that. But then you get rid of the conclusion of Uncle Ben at the end of the film.
I think for me, it doesn't really change anything.
Okay.
Uncle Ben's still dead. He still died by.
I know, but I feel like Spider-Man 3 wouldn't have concluded as well as it did if you didn't have Harry Osborn die and Spider-Man finally being at peace with his uncle's death.
Yeah, but like Spider-Man 3 retcons it was an accident. Whereas I feel like it's more powerful if you make it intentional, like the partner shot him deliberately.
No, that's fair, I suppose.
But going back to Sandman, my problem with Sandman in that movie, there's a little bit of backstory is that whenever they were interviewing Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man 1 and 2, they're like, hey Tobey, they might make more movies like this. Who would you like to see? And he's like, I really want to see Sandman. Like, he actually would went on record saying, I want to fight Sandman. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Sandman? All of the Spider-Man villains, Sandman.
Yeah, not Falcon. They were going to have Falcon in the fourth one if they did.
In Far From Home, yeah.
No.
Vulture, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, no.
And they eventually did have Vulture in Homecoming.
Yeah, they did, which is good.
There was this whole, Sandman's whole characterization in that movie is just, I've got a daughter, she's sick, I've got a sick daughter, I'm not a bad guy. It's like, but you are though.
Yeah.
You've broken the law. you killed a man.
Yeah.
You're a bad guy. Like I've got a daughter, so I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It's like, because literally, you have 2 minutes. He goes into his daughter's room, like, he's got a sick daughter, and that's it. You're like, I can't empathise with him. All you show is he's got a daughter who has a sickness.
Okay, that's what I can agree with. So maybe have Sandman in the fourth film and have the Uncle Ben conclusion then, so you can really strip apart his character and really
give Sandman to work with, because Sandman starts off like until the Venom shit happens.
I gotta say though, the scene where he's being chased and that scene with the machine and that was great. It was almost like a silent film where it was just music. Kind of. I just love the scene for how well directed it was and everything.
Like once Harry has the amnesia thing, amnesia seriously, Raimi, but and then Sandman comes in like, okay, it's going to be a Sandman movie.
Yeah. But then it's a Venom film, and then
it's a Black Suit Saga film.
Yeah.
And then it's a Venom, Sandman, and Goblin film.
Yeah.
It's too many things to juggle at once.
It is.
And every villain suffers for
it.
Harry just suddenly turns around.
Either have Sandman in the fourth film, or have Venom with the black suit in the fourth film. Just have one. Yeah, just
how about you have Sandman and Venom in this, and like
have the Harry Osborn stuff in the fourth film.
Yeah, I don't know.
With Vulture.
3 is always too many. 2 maximum. If you even
which is how Dark Knight works. Because it's a long film, but you have Joker and Two-Face.
Two-Face, I really like Two-Face in that. But
he's fucking great.
He does feel like an afterthought though.
He does.
Really last
but the thing is that part of Two-Face is Harvey Dent in that film. That's a strong part of Two-Face.
The Harvey Dent element, like all the stuff pre-Two-Face, is
beautiful.
Really good character study.
Good.
Really good.
Love it. I love that stuff.
And the Sam Raimi films have a. I
think Two-Face was used enough. In my opinion, Two-Face was used enough in Dark Knight, but
Two-Face is kind of just a gimmick. Like in terms of his character.
Oh no,
his whole gimmick is he likes duality and the number 2. Yeah. He has 2 22 caliber machine guns.
Two-Face in the was it Spider-Man? That's right. Was it Batman 3 or 4? Was it Batman Forever or Batman and Robin? Two-Face.
God!
Because he was basically another Joker or another Riddler or something.
Tommy Lee Jones was like.
Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey were just trying to outplay each other in that.
He was like, they don't like each other.
No,
movie.
No.
Tommy Lee Jones hates Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
But Tommy Lee Jones probably just like watched '89's Batman. He's like, watch that Joker because he's like.
Oh, I'll be that Joker then. Yeah.
I could do that.
And I think as well as that, it was because Jim Carrey was acting like that because Riddler.
Jim Carrey didn't have a script in my mind.
Yeah,
I feel like he just walked on there like, fuck, I guess let's just keep
right.
filming.
Let's keep going. Yeah, no, yeah.
We don't want people to think Jim's an asshole.
Timothy Jones, that Two-Face can just go and.
That can be like a whole different topic, like worst superhero movies. The longest of those. Yeah. There's only really like thousands of stuff.
Before we touch on any more Spider-Man, because we're going to talk about the Andrew Garfield stuff, do you want to quickly talk about the Tim Burton and the Batman and Robin and Batman Forever?
Sure, yeah.
Because I love Jack Nicholson and Tim Burton's Batman, the first one. One of my favourite films of all time.
It's amazing that movie is as good as it is. Even though Tim Burton's gone record saying he's only ever read one comic book.
I know. Oh my god, I can't believe that. It's just...
It's good.
It's a work of art, that film. It's so fucking good.
Really fun.
It's so fun, and Jack Nicholson is just acting as himself as he always does. It's just so great. I love it.
You can't have Jack.
Oh,
and then
so
you've got
good.
Keaton as well.
So good.
Michael Keaton was a really controversial cast at the
Yeah,
time because he'd been in comedies like he was
Yeah.
in Mr. Mom and all that kind of stuff.
Everybody was casted perfectly in that film. Everything about that film was just so good.
So.
And
they've also had Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian from Star Wars, played Harvey Dent, like a little one.
He did at the end, didn't he?
He was under the promise that, like, don't worry, there'll be Two-Face eventually.
Oh my god.
And then they made Batman Returns with Danny DeVito as the Penguin, which I can't get over.
Oh no, he was great.
And then
he was great as
and
the
then
Penguin, though, let's be fair.
Tim, we can make toys out of the Penguin. Like, he's gross, he bit a dude's nose off. We want you to make more family-friendly stuff, and he's like, I'm not going to do that. So they got Schumacher, and that's what it can be, so they make toys.
It's not good rainy campy like bad.
And then they recast Two-Face as Tommy Lee Jones. It was only until 2017 that Billy D. Williams got to play Two-Face. He voiced him in the Lego Batman film.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my god, good on him. That's great.
It's really cool.
It's really cool.
There's a lot of interesting stuff in the Tim Burton universe that he planned out.
That's a shame. Tim Burton really should have continued. He had a good thing going.
He was going to have Robin. There were storyboards in the first one of Robin's parents dying at the end. And Robin was going to be in the second film.
Why did it get so good? Why couldn't they just let Tim Burton do his thing?
Do you know who he wanted? Do you know who was going to get to play Robin?
Who?
Marlon Wayans from White Chicks.
Oh my god,
This is pre-White Chicks.
Oh my
he was
god,
going to be
that's
the dude from White Chicks.
Oh my god.
No.
Why couldn't they just let Tim Burton do his thing?
That's the same with Raimi though, because why do studios hire artists, people who create art, and then change it?
Oh,
it's like you're paying them millions of dollars. And like,
to be fair, I still don't really mind Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
it's still got its problems.
It's not like Tim Burton and Sam Raimi weren't successful prior to that.
No.
Like you knew they made money, so why change shit?
Because they know what they're doing. Just let them do that.
At that point, why hire an individual? Why hire a director when you can just get all your team of producers to make it?
That's it. Why bother if you're going to change all their shit anyway? They're just going to hate you and not work with you.
It's like a scene 4A doesn't gel with scene 5C. There seems to be like a 30-minute like interlude where we have all these jokes to set up this scene. So that way, this scene can make this demographic happy.
It's really annoying. They need to just lay off on that in general, like big companies.
Student interference is way more noticeable in films like Justice League.
Yeah.
And Suicide Squad. And Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
The guy in Thor: The Dark World, the director said like, I did not make that movie. The film I shot was very fucking different to the thing that Marvel edited and then re-released.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I was like a somber like contemplative Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, that would have been great.
And then Marvel was like, no, let's just make,
this is good. I like this better.
Yeah, it's like, there's not a lot of jokes in this.
No.
Like, why isn't Loki making more jokes? Like, Tumblr likes Loki, let's make Loki more popular. So, the interference of that.
It is fucked. It is really fucked.
Which is why it makes Spider-Man Homecoming so good. Because if you look at the credits in the script, there's like 6 people writing the script. It's like, how does that
work? Yeah.
Homecoming. Oh my god.
Best
twist in a superhero movie ever. Having the Vulture be
that was
that
great.
scene is so great.
Really
it
good.
took me a minute to realise because he opens the door and Keaton's there and I'm like, wait, what? Oh shit!
Yeah, it's great.
It's like
Peter. Yeah, it's so good.
Mark Keaton's so great.
Oh no, and he's great. I love these.
That scene with him and Peter in the car where Liz goes out to the homecoming dance.
He's gone out and
he's just threatening him. And it's like, he's just a guy. And Peter Parker's like got super strength and like sets it.
Yeah.
And he's terrified of this dude with a gun. That's great movie. I might watch it tonight actually.
Yeah, I'm really tempted now as well. But yeah, so yeah, Tim Burton film's great. What was it?
Sam Raimi, Nolan, MCU, DC.
Schumacher.
Schumacher's topic.
I've got to say though, let's talk about the Amazing Spider-Man. Let's talk about that, because that's great, isn't it?
There's something amazing about it. Again, Peter Parker's a creep in those movies.
Oh god, yeah, he is.
It's such a lazy spin.
Okay, so the first one is kind of like okay, but it can get better in the second one.
He has spiky hair and he skateboards. And he has beats.
He's not the dorky, nerdy Peter Parker that we know and love in the comics.
It makes me feel uncomfortable. And there's also a little lazy screenwriting thing. You notice in a lot of poorly written films, which is that, he takes photos and he likes someone. He takes photos of them.
Yeah, no, that's stalkery. That's not cute.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
You break the law if you touch. It's like
You're
it's like it's only one photo. Yeah, one photo without permission. I think there's 17 in that one. Because they graduated in the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking bizarre. Also, it wasn't until Tom Holland when they were like, let's actually cast teenagers to be teenagers. Because in the second one, it's like, Flash Thompson has a fucking 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, I know! It's so good!
Hey guys, you're excited for the homecoming and all that kind of stuff. And they get a bit younger with Garfield and Emma Stone, but they're still like,
okay, let's not be bad.
And then it's like, but even in those two movies, it's like, Andrew Garfield.
They still seem like in their
Garfield is clearly like 25.
Yeah, 25, yeah.
Like Tom Holland's also like in his early 20s, but like he also looks really young and he
looks baby-faced.
And he's quite short from what I know, he's like 5'7", 5'8".
I think they struck gold with Tom Holland.
Yeah,
but yeah,
so Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I don't like his Peter Parker.
Let's go on to the next segment of our podcast: How to Fix Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, Step 1, don't make it. Step 2,
don't make the second one.
Yeah.
Step 3, success.
Oh god, for the fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2, when Electro's like punching him
oh my god,
and shit, and he's playing Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Oh my god.
When I read the news about the Sony Marvel film, I'm like, oh no, I don't want another movie like that.
Oh fucking hell, no.
And all the, which is a real shame because Emma Stone, she's great.
She was good.
She's really trying hard.
She was one of the only good things about this film.
Aaron Garfield, I'm really trying hard to like salvage those movies.
Yeah, it's just the script and it's the everything.
And
really.
the version of Harry Osborn.
Oh, don't come on.
Strange.
No, Harry in the second one.
He walks past the end with like all the costumes and shit.
What the fuck was going on with Rhino at the end of the second one as well, man?
Oh yeah, with the mech suit. It's that really weird scene where that dude being like, oh, who should we get? It's like, I don't want to keep it small. And it's like, it's literally like that scene in Justice League, not Justice League, BVS, when Flash comes through that portal, he's like, Bruce, you have to stop it. Justice League.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so, like, the characters might as well turn to us and be like, there's going to be more movies.
Yeah.
Don't stop coming, please.
Buy more tickets.
Yeah.
There's another film.
I'm
please.
really glad they never made that Sinister Six movie. I feel like the MCU is building up to a Sinister Six movie, but I trust them to make a good one. No. Because...
there were theories that was going to be in Far From Home, but they didn't do it. So.
No, they have the Vulture and the Scorpion in the first one. They have Mysterio, who might be dead still. I don't think he is.
No, I don't know. Maybe. Could be.
You have Chameleon in that one as well. A character called Dimitri. His surname is actually the same name as the Chameleon character from the comics. You've already got 4. 2 or 3 films down the line. Why not? I trust Marvel to do it because I do not trust Sony. Because Sony just
would fuck it up.
So Sony made Venom.
Fantastic
Sony's
Four.
making a Morbius movie.
If Marvel can fix Fantastic Four, they can do fucking anything. They can do anything.
It's going to be good. The Marvel Fantastic Four.
Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to move on to our second commercial break. Oh, what the fuck? There's 2?
It's a twofer.
Oh my god. See you in a second. Okay. Henry, guess what?
What?
I just got the greatest app ever.
Wowza. What is it?
It's Google.
Far out. What does it do? Where can I get it? How much is it?
Shh. It's free, and it does everything.
Terms and conditions apply. Google is not responsible for any harm caused to any customers. Disclaimer: Google does not sponsor the ZT podcast.
And welcome back from the second advertisement of whatever it was we were advertising. Okay, so now we'll move on to another 20 to 25 minutes of
we're going to try and wrap it
superheroes.
a bit now because we haven't gone on a while, and this really is a multi-episode kind of thing. So maybe
we'll bring this up in another.
Yeah, we might visit this someday further down the line, depending on
That's right. But yeah, so let's talk about Fantastic Four because I've been mentioning it this whole time. So, Fantastic is the worst superhero film I've ever seen in my life.
It's the worst film I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a film called Frankenfish, and the plot of that film is where a man, it's literally Frankenstein, but the monster is a fish.
Yeah.
He goes around, it was made for about less than $1 million. This man goes around, he finds fish, and he gets the best characters who eat fish, and molds into one major fish. That's the movie. That's better than Fantastic. I don't care what Josh Trank tweets about when he's like, oh, a year ago I had a really good version of this movie. Too bad the studio fucked me over. Nothing fantastic about it. Alright? I've been reading Fantastic for my entire life. I've been reading Fantastic for 15 years. Yeah. There is nothing in that movie that is likable. So, Fantastic, it's... Let's give them all black suits. No Thor on it. Fuck that. Fuck that. Things not wearing pants either. Fuck that. Fucking let's make Doctor Doom not Latvian. Let's make him Russian. Offensive. Latvian is a fictional country, so we avoid controversy. Let's not make him a king of his nation either. Let's just make him a hacker.
Yeah. Oh god.
What the fuck is going on with that? You've also got the.
Say what you will about the original Fantastic Four films, they weren't as bad as this.
At least he was Latvian in those movies. They say Latvian at least.
Anyway, yeah.
There's also the very obvious reshoots, which you can tell by Kate Mara's wig. Because in some scenes she's got dirty blonde hair.
It's such a long film, and the only actual fight scene you get to see. And the fucking thing fighting while a conference meeting's going on. They'd rather show us a conference meeting than a fucking fight.
I don't like seeing the Fantastic Four members fight. I like seeing superheroes fight as supervillains. That's because I'm just so sick of. It's mainly because there's comics every 2 months. There's someone versus whatever. But
this film triggers me on a deep emotional level that I cannot describe.
What a waste of Michael B. Jordan.
And what a waste of my life.
Yeah, you got Michael B. Jordan.
It had so much promise as well. Because you started off in a piece of shit movie. You started off in a junkyard. There was promise, and there was there was a science fair. It drones on for so long. But at least it's maybe it's actually going somewhere good. Most of the film is them just being all sciencey and going, let's travel to this other planet, this other domain. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it.
It's endemic of a film 10 years too old for its time, because there's a lot of really weird.
Is this the older
Fantastic?
The Fantastic stuff.
There's a lot of weird little justifications for certain comic booky things. The Thing says it's clobbering time in that movie, but only because it's what his abusive older brother used to say when he would beat the shit out of him.
Fucking hell.
Very weird message to have in your movie.
It is.
Mr. Fantastic is played by Miles Teller, probably the most unlikable and punchable face in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He was great in Whiplash, that's only because he's getting slapped around by J.K. Simmons. Also, Whiplash is great. Again, Kate Mara, she's great in House of Cards, and Michael B. Jordan's
somehow they're all wasted in this.
Yeah, and Michael B. Jordan is great in literally everything but this, because this movie's such a pile of...
Flame on!
Just really sad, because I love Michael B. Jordan. He eventually redeemed himself by being Killmonger.
Yes.
And
my god, he was brilliant.
Stealing the show in that movie, man. Yeah. The best character in the entire film.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh god. Almost as well developed of a villain as Thanos, in my opinion. So we will. Yeah. In my opinion, almost as well developed as a super villain.
He's definitely my top 5.
He's very good. He's very fucking good.
But
because I don't really count Bucky as a villain, really. I mean, he kind of was in Winter Soldier,
less than half Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
He's good.
And even then, anyway, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Going back to the problem at hand.
Fantastic. The Fantastic Four franchise has had a really weird history.
Oh yeah, it's very, very wobbly history, isn't it?
Yeah, because the first film wasn't in 2003. It wasn't by Tim Story. The first film was in 1994, 1995. I can't remember the exact year.
I haven't seen it, so I can't really.
It's the most Fantastic Four-ish of all of them.
It's like more adhering to the comics, or no? Well, more same vibe.
It's a fun family space adventure kind of thing. Which is okay. Because they're Marvel's first family. That's like their tagline is Marvel's first family.
Okay.
But it was made in 1994, 1995-ish by a man called Roger Corman.
Right.
Comic accurate costumes.
Yeah.
The Thing was a completely prosthetic like, suit to wear,
Okay.
in the other two, with Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
It looked a lot worse because it was made for $1 million. And when they had the Invisible Woman on screen, they would have her invisible just not by having the actress just speak her lines off camera.
Yeah.
So like
that sort of crap. Yeah. But no, yeah, I'm sure it was better than Fantastic.
That one was made, and Fantastic was made for the same reason, which was a part of the contract that Fox had with the Marvel properties before the acquisition of and the merger, was that you need to have a Fantastic Four film in production or in theatres every, I think, 7 to 9 years.
Fucking hell.
729
Yeah.
And so the Roger Corman one, there was like, the rights are about to expire, crack one out, release it on VHS, what are you talking about? We produced one, so we got the rights. The Tim Story one was like a genuine earnest attempt to start a franchise, because up until like 2011, like 3 or 4 years before Fantastic was announced, they were still teasing a third Fantastic Four film.
Yeah.
I
didn't mind those to an extent. I feel like they haven't aged well, in my mind at least. They at some stage I had nostalgia for them, especially the first one. The second one, I can take it or leave it. But
good cast.
Yeah, the cast is okay. I don't mind the cast.
Looks like Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Michael Chiklis is a good thing with good voice of the Thing.
Yeah.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, I forgot he was playing. He was on his own playing.
Human Torch.
Yeah, that's it, Human Torch. Yeah, I can take it or leave it, but I feel like I had more nostalgia for the first one than the second one. That's for sure.
Yeah. The second one maybe just because of the actors. They really didn't in that, making him a cloud and looks really massive, like cosmic looking, like Lovecraftian machine dude.
That's right.
Like, Silver Surfer was well cast. Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose. Yeah, that's very true.
It's just, I appreciate those films because they've got the costumes, they've got the four, he's got the grey, and they're clearly having fun with it, but they're clearly. Like it's clearly like a fun, cheesy thing, but the film itself is taking itself way too seriously.
Well, I feel like
they
just need to be a bit more. They need to lighten up a bit, like the Sam Raimi. They would have been as good as the Sam Raimi films if they just.
Here's how you make a Fantastic Four movie. You give it back to Kevin Feige, and you make it tonally like Ant-Man, where it's like a fun adventure.
With the humour of Guardians of the Galaxy in there, splintered in there.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy backdrop, Ant-Man tone, whatever costume you want.
Yeah, just make it not bad, not fantastic, not any.
It sounds hard, it's not. Just make it good. But then the first Fantastic Four film was directed by a man called Tim Story. If you're not familiar with his work, he did Barbershop, I think.
Oh, okay.
And so you look at the information, and you're like, oh, Tim Story. Okay. Not Chris Columbus or anything like that.
No.
Okay. I mean, the director was the script given. So the script isn't great, the director is fine, the movie could just be solid.
Yeah.
And then you go into that movie and you watch it and you're like, oh, like, it was good, but it was like when I watched Fantastic in the cinemas, which is a major mistake, wasting money. Biggest regret of my life. Spending like £7 on that ticket.
Don't want to endorse anybody.
I walked into that movie because I hadn't heard of the movie since this point. This is like the day of release. So I watched that movie thinking like, it's a new interpretation, open eyes, I like some of the cast, it's going to be fun. I walked out of that movie and
disappointed.
You would have thought I'd witnessed a human being murdered. the way I
well, in fact, you saw one of your favourite franchises murdered in front of you.
Yeah, I really like Fantastic Four. But there's only really like a couple of Fantastic Four stories I could see being attached to a film, so I feel the MCU one will be a completely original story.
I feel like if Fantastic Four has any chance, it'll be with the MCU.
Same with X-Men. X-Men has more.
Oh no, I'd have to disagree there. I completely forgot about X-Men in this topic, but I kind of.
Do you want to list off your favourites?
I love them all. I don't give two shits if people don't like Origins.
X-Men 2.
Yeah.
The Wolverine.
Yeah.
First Class.
Yeah.
Future Past.
Mm-hmm.
Logan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not counting Deadpool. I think that's a separate franchise.
Well, you can or you can't. Either way, I like every X-Men film. Last Stand, X-Men Origins, and obviously Wolverine. I love them all. I don't know why. There's something about X-Men I just fucking love. I don't know why. I think they are definitively. Oh no, I don't say. I think there's just something. They're just my favourite superhero franchise, whether I like it or not. I just enjoy everything they're in. I don't even know why.
A lot of people know who don't.
Because Dark Phoenix is getting really bashed, and I loved it. I love Dark Phoenix for some reason.
I don't like it when they.
For better or for
worse.
worse.
I've been Dark Phoenix is skipped straight to Dark Phoenix. There's another story before that called The Phoenix Society.
Yeah, I know that it's got this problem, but I still enjoyed the films.
Yeah,
that's the issue. I just don't.
I find a lot of people know who don't comics who really gravitate towards X-Men. And I think an element of that is the fact that they're naturally born heroes. Like they're born with their powers. Spider-Man's born with his powers. And I think the X-Men films, again, came around at the same time. Came around at the same time as Raimi.
I think as well as that,
I feel like people our age watch them growing up, and so they've got an attachment to them.
I've got a mixed feeling about the MCU X-Men. Just because of how well casted the X-Men are, at least in my opinion. I bloody love every single cast. Like,
even the new cast.
Yeah, even the new cast, yeah, exactly. I just love it. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god.
Cast him as an MC team.
Yes! Yes, that's a shout. That's a shout. Marvel, if you're listening. If you're listening. Fucking hell.
Patrick Stewart, the voice of Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Actually, no, just I want to get this off my chest. Here's my Fantastic Four fan casting.
Okay.
You get John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Okay.
No, John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
Alright.
Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld. This is a woman. You get the dude who plays Steve Harrington from Stranger Things.
Yes, actually, yeah, that would be great.
The Thing, Big Motion Capture, get Andy Serkis to do it or whatever.
Andy Serkis. Get Andy Serkis for the
The
Thing.
motion capture, yeah.
Yes.
Voice, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Just get rid of
That would be great.
He doesn't have to be on set, so you don't have to do all his bullshit.
Yeah.
You just sit in a booth, like, here's 20 pages, read them out.
Yeah.
So
That would actually be really. I'd be down for that.
Either Fassbender or Christopher Lloyd.
I'd be down. I'd be down for that. That sounds
So
good.
it's, you know,
Sold it for me.
X-Men, I'd say.
Marvel, once again, if you're listening, please listen to what this man has to say. Fucking hell.
I really want to challenge Edgerton might be the new.
No, I didn't know.
He's like, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's like, I don't agree. Like, it's Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. You ever seen Logan?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
hell, I have.
That movie. That's not a movie, that's a film.
That's
That is a superhero.
No, it's art. It is art.
And it's art. Yeah, Logan is so good.
We've been going for a good
amount
of time. We'll start to wrap it up.
Yeah, so we went from MCU to DCU to Batman to
trilogies to
Sony. So we went from Marvel, DCEU.
Oh, we didn't do Venom. We'll talk quickly about Venom. I didn't mind Venom. Did you?
There are parts of Venom I like.
I liked Venom.
Venom itself, the design, he looks great.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I don't like is his
And the humour in the film I love as well. I can't help
humour
but
really sticks out.
Really good.
Because I was under the impression that it was a horror film.
Yeah, it still has those elements in there.
Yeah,
nowhere near as prominent as the humour. And I
there's
love it.
something that I really like. I really like the way Venom looks.
Yeah,
And
the
casting
casting as well.
The only thing I don't like is it doesn't have the right spider, but I know
No.
they couldn't have that.
No.
Sucks. Tom Hardy, don't like it.
I love Tom
I like Tom
Hardy.
Hardy. I like him in that.
I love him in that. I love him. He's brilliant in my opinion.
I like what they were trying to do. and I like the M&M song in the credits.
Yeah, no, that's great.
But
no,
3G's
okay, that's fine. Let's talk about Deadpool, because we didn't really talk about Deadpool. I fucking love Deadpool. Both of them. And so you reminded me about the Eminem song. You reminded me about the Juggernaut song at the end of Deadpool 2. You can't stop him. He's the Juggernaut. You can't stop this motherfucker. Holy shit balls. Sorry.
I love the first
I love it.
Yeah.
I love Deadpool.
I love the first one. I like the second one.
I love them both. They're so good.
I like Cable in the second one a lot. I like Cable because he's the straight man.
I love the Juggernaut. I love Russell.
Dubstep. He's like, dubstep's for pussies.
Yeah, that film belonged like a decade before it came out.
Deadpool's so a very 90s character. It's only been the last 10 years when they've reinterpreted him as a comic relief kind of thing. But he's really worked on his own.
Oh my god, I love it. Ryan Reynolds just knows Deadpool. I love it.
That's how those films are so good, I think, because Ryan Reynolds really likes playing Deadpool.
I know.
So I think
Ryan Reynolds was playing himself, except with a shriveled up face.
I think he's produced one of them, if not both of them.
He definitely did the first one.
I think he helped write the first one.
He definitely did, because he was so passionate to bring Deadpool, to redeem Deadpool from the X-Men Origins. I will admit there is a fault with X-Men Origins. It's fine, Deadpool, no, not canon.
There's a lot of faults.
I know. But yeah, I love Deadpool and fucking great. And oh my god, I love the cameo in Deadpool 2 where like, where are all the other X-Men and they're all just in that room and they close it.
That's the 90s one. I just love how like the writers of Deadpool clearly don't fucking care about the X-Men films.
I know.
Because they're taking the piss out of all the timelines, all the bullshit.
It's so good.
Like which professor, like Stewart or McAvoy, these terms are
so confusing. I know.
And
it's so good.
I really like the first one. I love the first one. I like the second one a lot as well.
I love both of the Deadpool films. Both of them are just gold for me.
Yeah, the first one's just like a really strangely sweet love story.
Yeah, it's weird. And it was done on Valentine's Day as well.
Yeah,
it
came out in February, which is dead season for films. When you make a film, you release it between December and February.
Yeah.
Because you dump all the shit you don't care about. Because you don't want it to be a blockbuster, so you don't trust it.
And yet it comes out in February, and the name's Deadpool, and it's great.
Did it make $1 billion?
Probably. Something like that. I think it's because it was the only film coming out that time of year that everyone was like, oh my god, let's go see it. It's on Valentine's Day.
It is great.
Deadpool. Oh no,
I was see it on Valentine's Day. I took a date.
Nice.
Didn't go very well.
Cool.
But it did not go very well.
No.
But I enjoyed the film.
It's fine. We're going to see Deadpool. It's a romance film, I promise.
It was actually my idea. It was their idea. But,
no.
I was going to see it anyway. No, let's go see Deadpool. I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
But
no.
I
love Deadpool. Deadpool's amazing. I love it.
I like the first one so much because it's so focused.
Oh yeah.
It's literally there's like 3 locations. There's the bridge he's on for the first like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
There's the helicarrier kind of thing he's on.
And obviously excluding all the flashback.
Yeah. There's that. There's the bridge. There's that, and the expansion.
Yeah.
Like this film was made for I think 60 million.
Okay.
And that's a lot of money.
Yeah. No.
I would take a tenth of that number, but you know, in terms of like superhero like movies, they've always like got a couple $100 million behind them. And the budget cut was for like Ryan Reynolds, like wanted to do R-rated and like wanted to actually make the film in the first place. And so the first one for me feels really focused. It feels like a major, like passionate project.
Oh no, it does. I thought the second one does too, though, in a way.
The second one does too, but the first one I think because it was the first one of those two, it's more.
Yeah, no, because it had more going for it. It had more riding on it and everything.
Yeah, it had more riding on it. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot more risk around that.
Yeah.
And
I feel like the second one was just Ryan was like, oh, we can make a second, let's do it. We can have Cable, we can have the Juggernaut.
Deadpool feels like Deadpool 1 again.
Yeah.
Which obviously is what a sequel is, but like.
I know, but it just feels like Ryan Reynolds be like, oh, the first one, let's have Juggernaut, let's have Cable, let's have all these
fucking like Domino and all these other Deadpool characters. Like, I love X-Force being a joke in that movie.
I love that too. Everything was amazing about that.
X-Force is like, for me, really fucking lame. Because the concept of X-Force in the X-Men comics is
a joke or whatever in the first place, like a
wacky
over the top.
No, it was like a ultra like extreme hardcore 90s concept, which was like if the X-Men had to go on a mission, but it's like Black Ops and like you might have to kill some people.
Okay.
You don't send the X-Men, you send X-Force.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like people like Cable, these big ripped dudes, like swirling eyes and like belts and pouches and martial artists from the future and all that kind of shit. And I love X-Force.
Just took the piss out of it in this film.
I love like everyone dying.
I know.
Like,
well, not Domino.
Even because his powers are love based. And I really like how they did her powers in that movie.
Oh no, Domino was done amazingly in that film. And she didn't even have much to do apart from be lucky and all that. So good.
Zazie Beetz as well, who's in Joker.
Yeah.
She's the love interest in Joker.
Yeah, she is. Oh my god, yeah.
I only know that because I've seen like the casts and.
Yeah. No, she was good in that too. She was good in that.
That was really fun. We also got the kid from Hunt for the People in it.
Yeah.
Firefist.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, it's the kid from that Taika Waititi film.
Yeah.
Good on you, man. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah. We've been going for a while. We should probably end it here.
Yeah, obviously this is quite a big topic.
When we started this, we've touched on a lot though, so I feel like we can let this topic later rest for a little while. Yeah. We can bring it back in like a future one. We can bring a guest on. Who knows? But no. When we started this podcast, I thought we had very similar opinions about super films. And here we are. You're talking about then I'm like, I love all of X-Men films, and you're like, no, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, opinions differing of the MCU and
Dark
Knight.
No. I'm coming as it from a comic fan first, and then you're coming as it from a movie fan.
Because I
cinemaphile, and then
it's not like I haven't read comics, but I've only read comics after watching superhero films and being like, I should buy a Spider-Man comic, or that sort of thing after seeing the film. But yeah, that'll wrap up this podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and rate, comment, subscribe, find us on our Patreon, an account that we definitely have.
We'll be making that soon, actually. That's actually a shout. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, show your family and friends. See you now. That was really good.